live stream. Welcome to live chat. We are in the desert village in a country called Kenya. This is one of the best villages in Kenya. So welcome so much as I take my hot water. We are welcoming you. In our today's episode is very good when we hear from you. The time is heading to some minutes past 8. So welcome. As means and to answer some of your questions that people have been asking for. Yeah. The day was good, though we are in January, which is a bit warm. In fact, it's very cold. So welcome. Welcome to our tonight's as we highlight more. So the time is, let me check, it's 8:13, the Kenyan time. Welcome to JACARANDA Television from Kenya in East Africa. We are live 300 kilometers north of Nairobi. I can see Amigo Negoritos. Welcome so much, Aglos Negritos. We are in the desert village answering people the question. I can see David Cox. Welcome very much, Mr. David. We are in Kenya in East Africa. I can see a visual edit. I know India geographically. I hear the cities of Gujarat, New Delhi, and Mumbai. I also understand India is number 2 in population of the world. Can see Chadu Kumara. You said you want money. It's okay. I appreciate your wishes. I respect your wishes very much. I know Michael Jordan, the former basketballer of the United States. So in here, in the village of Africa, we are very okay, though it's very hot. Pavilo Nikolic, welcome to our channel. I know Switzerland, the capital city of Switzerland is Geneva. There is Zurich. Geneva is Switzerland is an independent country. It has not relied so much on other countries. A very good thing about Geneva, it is in Europe. So thank you so much. Here in the desert village, we are 300 kilometers north of Nairobi. Kenya is a capital city. It's Nairobi. Yeah, I can see Moody Adif Modol. Welcome so much, Moody Aridi Modol. Kindly write to us the country that you are in. The country that we are is Kenya. This is where the father of former US president came from, Barack Obama father came from this country. We border Uganda, we border Tanzania. Those are the countries that we border. If you are new to our channel, welcome very much. Can see someone else from Bangladesh. Welcome so much. The capital city of Bangladesh, I think, is Dakar. Is this Dakar or Dakar? I think you border either India and Indonesia, if I'm not wrong. So if you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel. We also have another sister channel. It's called Desert Channel Explorers. In that other channel, we are less than 40 subscribers to reach 1K subscribers. So kindly subscribe to this Jacaranda Television channel. Also, subscribe for Desert Channel Explorer so that at least we can reach 1K subscribers. Myanmar. Oh, it's in Myanmar, Burma. I have ever heard of a name Burma. Burma, Nepal, Vietnam, Indonesia. I have heard of those countries very, very much. Bangladesh, there was, I think, a prime minister, a woman prime minister. I've ever heard of that prime minister, so I agree. I have been, I have a lot of fans in Burma, but I've been trying. I think you are very near to India, if I'm not wrong. Burma is near India or Pakistan. You can correct me if I'm wrong. So welcome to the Jacaranda Television. My hair, American Airlines enjoyer. My hair, here in Africa, men trim their hair. That is, they believe long hair are for women. Even the most people in Africa, they believe the long hair is for women, and the men should not cover their head as much as they can. Can see Jesus Franchise, Robert Ed. Welcome to our channel. We are live from an African village in Kenya. We are in a town. The nearest town is called Nanyuki. Nanyuki is a Maasai name. Maasai is a tribe, a pastoralist tribe in Kenya. So welcome very much in our channel. And if you are new, you are welcome. And kindly remember to subscribe for us. I don't smoke weed. I don't take drugs. Cannabis is not legal. In fact, people do smoke, but they hide. They really hide because you can get 7 years in prison if you take it. The only not drugs, it's called, what is it called? There's a certain plant, not marijuana. Here they call it mira. That one is allowed. Cigarettes are allowed. Beer is allowed. But people take it. For beer, you drink unless you are drinking in your home, you drink from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Otherwise, if you're caught in a pub or in a bar, you are arrested for drinking early in the day when you should be working. Yeah. These are the types of the cups we use. I'm taking tea. It's very hot in the desert village. During the day, it's very, very hot. And during the night, it's very cold. So it's good. We have videos, and I continue bringing you videos about the cultures of the people so that we can exchange ideas. Tell us maybe in India how people live in your country. What do you use for bathing, Mr. Sam? The plants. That's why I opened the channels so that we can exchange ideas. Like here in Kenya, we use aloe veras to make medicine, to make soaps, even juice. This is a cup. These are the cups that we use in the desert village. You know, we are in a very far country. We are very far from the towns. So you also have those mugs. Yeah, they are very good. I also show you the radios we use. Let me show you the radios. And don't laugh at the people of the village. These are the kind of the radios that the people use in the village. You see how it has an alarm here. That's why they love it. If you can check here, it has an alarm for waking them in the morning. It uses batteries. I'll show you. These are the batteries they use to this radio you can see here. And of course, this radio has an antenna. They go to it to graze. You see how it looks like? You see the back. In the front, it looks like this. This is for tuning. These are for tuning. And these are for changing the channels. It has an adapter, but it has no use because there's no electricity around. You see this for adapter, but no electricity around. So I think it is not needed. Exactly. They go to the big torches. You can see how they look like. These are the batteries they use. And because of the lack of money, what they do, when they expire their duration, they bite in the middle. Here, this is where they bite. Then they put them on the top of the roofs. Once it is heated by sun, it gains some extra energy, of course. You know, people who are not educated, what they do. But I understand, in a way, they last for long. That is exactly what they do. So kindly subscribe to our channel as I take water. And visit the sister channel. It's called Desert Channel Explorers. We have a lot of videos. You will see the first man to come to this wilderness 50 years ago. In fact, I have done it with different languages. In Kenya, we have 42 tribes and languages, and we have the 43rd tribe of Hindus. Hindus are a part of Kenya. They are very good people in business, and they do a lot in business. So they were given, some even know the local languages. They speak very well. They do business, they speak our languages. So in those videos in Desert Channel Explorers, we use different languages so that we can fit and strike the balance so that all the people can understand. The most common used language in Kenya is Swahili. Swahili is used by Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, and part of DRC. That is the most common language used in those countries. English is also used depending on the colony, the country that colonized you. So when you go to Desert Channel Explorers, you find some of the videos in different languages. Like that one, First Man in the Wilderness, it is in English. That man speaks, not many people know English language here because not many people go to school. They drop out in the first grades. That's when they drop out of school. So we try to balance. So that everybody can understand. Desert Channel is older than Jacaranda Television. No. In Africa, the man is the head of the family. Some tribes, you can marry as many women as you can. Like there is a Maasai tribe. What they do, they book their girls at an early age of 9 years. There's something that they tie across the hand here to signify the girl is booked. Once she's 12 years, she's married off. Then she's built a semi-permanent house. They built, Masai are pastoralists. They don't own lands, so they keep on moving. So they build semi-permanent houses called manyata. So every wife has his own room, but the man stays in the middle, right in the middle of those houses of the women. They are nomads, exactly. They are nomads. They are nomads. But in Kenya, we have so many tribes. Like in western of Kenya, we have a tribe called Luya. They are farmers. If you go to Rift Valley, we have Kalejins. We have Pokots. They also farm and they keep the livestock. It's a mixture. Rift Valley is one of the biggest provinces in Kenya, where we have Maasai. Every tribe is there. Even if you have heard of the athletics, Kenya is very good in athletics, like Kipchoge. Have you ever heard Kipchoge, Mr. Sam? Eliud Kipchoge, the one who was holding the world record in marathon. They come from Kenya. Kenya is also known for athletics. Most of the athletes come from the Kalenjin community, the same as the president of Kenya. President of Kenya is a Kalenjin. He comes from that community where they are very good in running. So you have ever heard of athletics? You see, you hear keep. That is one of the tribes in Kenya. They are called Kalenjins, and they inhabit most of the Rift Valley. The biggest tribe in Kenya is called Kikuyu, which I come from. Though I have a blood of Maasais. You can see, one of the characteristics of Maasai, they are dark, and they have small ears. You can see I have small ears because the grandmother of my dad came from Maasai community. Those are the communities that you find in a park. Actually, where we are next to the park, the animal park, called Oropejeta Wildlife Conservancy. And that conservancy is where the only two remaining northern white rhinos are. They are only two. The male died 2018. It was called Sudan. So northern white rhinos, they are just only two remaining in the world. And funny enough, they are guarded more than a president. The military do take care of those two rhinos, because they are very scarce and no other in the world. You can enter your Google, confirm about one called Fatu and Najin. They are the names of those two white rhinos. And also where we are, this where the equator line passes. You can Google, check Nanyuki town, the line of equator. Actually, this is the place that southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere meet. They meet right from where I am. It's less than 3 kilometers. That is where they meet. The weather condition is semi-arid. There is a difference between a desert and a semi-arid desert. The difference is the amount of precipitation or the amount of rain that each receives. Semi-arid receives more rain than the actual deserts. So this is where we are. We have no electricity. People don't know what is a mall. People don't use gas to cook. They use firewood instead. They go to school without shoes. That's something normal. Roads, no tarmac roads, but nowadays they are using tarmacs, the marams, and people walk on foot. They always walk on foot so that they can reach their destination. We use different. Imagine a place without no electricity. People have no smartphones. Very few have. People use. Let me show you. These are the kind of phones. These are the kind of phones that people use in the village. And the reason why they love these types of phones, for one, we cannot afford the smartphones because it has a touch. You can see it has a touch. And people are asking, exactly, they are Chinese, these ones. And very funny enough, even this one, they don't even afford. Most of the people don't have phones. Someone from Singapore was asking me how we can supply the phones, but I didn't get his contacts. He wanted to know how he can give. I think maybe he makes phones. I don't know. He wanted to supply phones, even if they are this kind or are different types. He said he can supply, but I haven't seen him. He told me to get back to me, which is okay and understandable. Someone else from Germany was saying he wants to how we can change the desert village so that the people can live with dignity. Someone else is from Uruguay, wanted to supply clothes, shoes. They are welcome. They are very much welcome. And kindly, if you want to know maybe more than, if you want to know more about Africa Life, the video that we would want us to bring, kindly right there. We have that, except that it is quite far. I can bring you a video about the Maasai tribe, but it requires a lot of money. Exactly, you are very right. It requires a lot of, it's a double-edged, I agree. That's why I came up with these channels, so that I can highlight how the people live in the desert village. And maybe, who knows, we might get new ideas. We might get investors who can come talk with the government, build hospitals. The whole area has just one hospital. We have 2 rivers, and they are very far away. People go far, put the containers on their back. It's quite hard life. But I said, let me be the first YouTuber. I opened 2 channels so that I can reach as many people as I can. Like you, Sam, had it not for this channel, I could not have known you. But funny enough, people are watching, people are subscribing to us, and we really appreciate them. Like in the other channel, Desert Channel Explorers, is 9 months old. Yet we have more than 960 subscribers. We are only remaining with 35 subscribers. We reach 1K subscribers, which is a minimum requirement by YouTube. I know Mr. Sam, you understand, and all my fans can understand. It's not easy. It's not easy. Mr. Sam, kindly search for Desert Channel Explorers. Show me with the hand that you have seen it and you have subscribed. We are almost to 1K subscribers in the Desert Channel Explorers. I will be very grateful if you can search it and write here down so that I can see. And I also go live in the both channels. After this, I will go there. Desert Channel Explorers. Desert Channel Explorers. The desert for desert, then channel like the TV. Desert Channel, then Explorers. If you find it, you will see, even if you type the Desert Channel, you will see Explorers in the end. And we will be very much happy if you subscribe for us, and we appreciate, so that we can reach at least 1,000. It has been a 9 long months preparing videos. We are new to YouTube, you know. There are things about editing. We are not in the desert village. We have no electricity. We have no Wi-Fi's. So it's quite expensive also, because if you don't have Wi-Fi, upload data. It's quite to upload a video. It will consume the rest, the what you have. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Sam. Thank you. You said you're in which country? I really appreciate your subscription. You are in which country? Kindly. I appreciate it. Though I don't know you, you have never known me. We are just met. I really appreciate. Exactly. Desert Channel. And now I think now they can see. Desert Channel Explorer. Exactly. You are very right. And that one is the channel that I began first. Though you might not understand the languages, some are in English, especially the first man in the wilderness. There's an English version. There's also another one, a man who has stayed here for 50 years, leading the list of the former US president. It is in English form. You will see him also showing people how the only kind of beer they make in the desert village. It's called Moratina. They make it with aloe veras. He mixes because he was the first person here 50 years ago. In fact, he settled when there was no one. It was a bush, forest full of animals, giraffes, leopards, and he dared to settle in this kind of the world. So at least he tried. He tried. And the people are just asking, come often. In fact, for the last 1 week, 2 weeks, I've been coming almost every day. People want to know about this village where people don't go to school. At least they go for a few classes, then they drop out. Where no electricity, no what, no internet, no what. That's people want to know more about. Like me, I desire also to come to India. There is someone who inspired me to open a channel. He's from Kenya also. He's called I Am Marwa. You can search him. He goes around the world. And he inspired me so much. Gave me courage. I felt so good. You know, I might not be able to come to India, but it's my wish and desire. There's a video of I Am Marwa. If you can get the name, you can check his videos. He visited even Taj Halal. Is it called Taj Malal? Something like that, where there's rats. In fact, he visited even the trains, the buses of India. You can see him moving with the buses. There's those small cars, and what do we call in your language? Tuk-tuk. All over India. And India people are very good. They have a culture, they have a system, they have their beliefs. And of course, we respect all of their beliefs, all because we are diverse. We are very diverse. Even in the writings, we use alphabets, but like people in India, what you write we cannot even see. You only see those things. We cannot exactly write them. So thank you so much, Mr. Sam. Also tell your friends to subscribe for Desert Channel and Jacaranda Television, so that maybe by this week we reach 1,000 subscribers. At least we have written the name there, Desert Channel Explorers. We really appreciate you so much. What do you do in India, Mr. Sam? And the others kindly write down the country you are, so that at least we can share the ideas. Wow, you are a lawyer. Wow, good. You know, when I was young, even now, you can open the TV of Kenya right now. They watch Indian programs. Even when I was young, I used to watch those programs like Ramayan, Mahabharat. I watched them. So I understand in a way about, like even now, there is a program from India, though it is translated, it's called Kumkum Bhagya. I don't know, what does that mean? Kumkum Bhagya. Kumkum Bhagya. India movies are all over Kenya televisions. People watch them. Although they are translated, because some are in India, they are translated. Oh, it means serial. Oh, thank you. If it means serial. Yeah. And I'll give my WhatsApp number so that Mr. Sam, maybe if you want to inquire more, you can write me on WhatsApp number. You can communicate, you can share ideas. Who knows? My WhatsApp number is +254 722 672 723. Exactly. The Indian movies are never ending, and somehow they exaggerate a bit, but at least we understand. So my WhatsApp number +254, that's the code of Kenya. +254 is a code. Then 722 672 723. I repeat again, +254 722 672 723. You can text. I know the message will crop up here, and I will be able to see it. We can share you even the other videos in English so that you can understand. See how people farm. See how people cross the river full of crocodiles. Hyenas are so many around. It's good by there to be here. And you're also welcome to Kenya. Come to Kenya, visit us. See how, have you ever come to Africa, Mr. Sam? Africa is a very good place to be. Very good place to be. You know, Kenya touches, it has a coast side. The biggest city in Kenya is called Nairobi. The second city is called Mombasa, south of Kenya. It touches the Indian Ocean. It touches the Indian Ocean. I understand. Yeah, exactly. So Kenya is very beautiful. Even we have beaches. We have wildlife. People go to see animals. We have they're called the caves. Long time ago caves. We have a park like called Masai Mara. It is in Kenya. Yeah. The things, the challenges that we undergo while taking the videos. There is some equipment we don't have. Maybe someone can sponsor, like the mic, the one you put here on the chat. That one, because there's a lot of weed here. Even our videos you will see there's weed. So whoever can buy maybe a mic, a camera. We are in the desert village and use phone. We said we will use what we have. The little we have is what we do. So we do international law. That's very good. I also loved to do that law, but I was not able. I was not financially able. I loved either journalism or lawyer, but I could not make it. We ended up in the desert village and we became farmers. We farm, but here to farm is quite challenging because no rain, we have just two rivers. One river is called Wasonyiro, a Maasai name, meaning the brown water. You will see it in my video. I have it there. You can see how far it is. We try to measure the distance. Yeah. If you go to the desert channel, you see a video of us riding in a motorbike, trying to measure the river, the distance from the river to where the people live. And it's quite far, very far indeed. And the water looks like brown. The Wasonyiro is a Maasai name, meaning muddy water or brown water. Yeah. And see someone else. People are still here, coming here, joining us. And I hope they have done like Sam. If you are here, if you're watching me, Sam has written the name of the other channel. Give our both channels subscriptions as Sam has done. So tell us maybe what you want to do to Africa. Whether you can give an idea, you can support materially, you can support the children's homes, you can support anything that you would want to do. Even investing, you can invest. I think this place can do well, especially digging water for people. It can be a very booming business. If you can supply solars, they are very much needed here. Solars, to those who construct, come do business here with Kenyan government. And of course, they will give you a chance also so that you can also make a profit also. You're very much welcome. So maybe I can, I don't know whether I will be back. I'm trying to balance the hours because some people want me to be coming at 10 p.m. So that we can balance and strike a balance of the time. Now it's almost heading to 9. I think I might be back so that those people want, that we have different hours. I know like in India right now is almost maybe 11 p.m. What's the time, Sam? Around 11 p.m. in New Delhi. I don't know. Wow. Exactly. So you see the time balance. So most of the Indians, I know they are now very much asleep. But Mr. Sam is awake, which is a very good thing. Good men, hardworking men wake up early and sleep late. That is what I understand. So kindly allow me to end the video here, but I'll try to come back again so that I can go take supper. In future, I'll tell you the kind of the food that we take here. I understand in India, rice is a favorite. In all the movies, I always see Indians eating rice. But here we eat the thick porridge, where you mix the flour, maize, corn flour, you boil water, you do like this. Then you eat it either with meat or with milk. You also eat rice and we eat potatoes. Those are the best food we have in Kenya. I'm drinking hot water because it's quite cold. It's very cold during the nights in the desert village. So let me end my video. And kindly subscribe for us. Like Sam, I hope you have gotten my WhatsApp number. Exactly. You make bread, but in us, if you can Google, you can see ugali. Yeah, thank you so much for wishing me well. I hope you have gotten my WhatsApp number. I really need to get in touch with you. At least I saw you have good ideas. Plus 254 722 672 723. Very good. So everyone who has joined us, I thank you so much for your time, and we will continue, and I might even come back before it is 12. So then allow me to end the video there. Thank you so much. Have a good night there. Have a good time. All the best.